All right, hello everyone, welcome back to another Slimy Sky Memories video. So this is going to be the video in which we try and find out how many crystals we can farm around in a month. With the new collab coming up, I figured not only just for myself but also people who aren't really wanting to spend, I figured I would make a video, going through and finding out where we can get, or how many and from which places we can get all the crystals from throughout a general month. I'm gonna be excluding permanent events because you can always do those. Like if I wanted to, I could calculate, oh, how much are you gonna get from doing all the story stuff. Yeah, you can get a lot if you complete all of it, right? But story is permanent and all of these events are permanent, so I'm gonna take those out of the equation because you can do them whenever. But in terms of general monthly events, I kind of want to figure out how many we can actually get, so then you can decide, or think about whether you want to summon for these new collab units that might never come back, or you just want to calculate and then you can plan for future metas or whatever. So I have a little notepad right here, and I have all of these different categories. So login is obviously login bonuses, dailies, monthly events, Heroes Jubilee, and Valor Cup. So let's just go through login real quick. I gotta pull up a calculator right here. Okay, so if we want to do login every 7 days, and let's assume that you're starting from like the beginning of the month. So because it goes from the 29th in Japan to the 20th of November to the 29th of December, let's say for the full month. So for 4 weeks, you're logging in, and every 7 days you get 30. So you're already starting at 120. Plus, I think we are getting 30 from the general login bonus with the Tsubasa free character. So I guess I can add another 30 for let's just say per month for December. Okay, and then so we already have what, 150 plus. Are there gonna be any more login bonuses? I'm unsure. I don't know if they're gonna do anything special. But I think with the monthly stuff, oh no, there might not be any monthly stuff. So I'll leave it at 130. So for login, we have 150 magic crystals. Okay. Then dailies. So if we go to the mission tab, this is gonna be a little variable. So depending on whether or not you have the $30 subscription pass, right? If you don't have it, you're getting 15 every day. If you do have it, you're getting 30 every day. So let's say you're doing your dailies, you're a good boy, and you do all of your dailies every day, and you have the monthly pass, you'll get 900. And then obviously if you don't, you'll be getting 450. So let's say 900, or how do I want to display this? Dailies here, with sub, without sub. So dailies would be 900, without the subscription would be 450. I believe even the general one, or like the $15 one, also gives you 450. I might be wrong, but I don't think there's any real difference. So I'm just gonna leave it 900 or 450. And then monthly events. So we have to take into consideration the monthly quest. So obviously there's going to be a new monthly quest, right? And the story, I believe, gives you 5 for everyone. So I'm just going to use the Visions of Coleus as a basis. Typically it's around like 10 11 stories, and I'm just going to use it at this, but think of it as relative. So it's just depending on, I don't know, the month, but we'll get somewhere around this number. So we already have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, so 55. I do 55 plus We can do the battles. I believe battles you get what, 5 for every I go into this and see. Yeah, so it's 5 for every quest, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 5 times 17 is my brain, 85. Okay, so plus an extra 85, and then predator battles as well also count. And I think these are also the same. Yep, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's an extra 25. And then beatdown battle as well always has the same number of stages. That's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I guess the missions as well. So I think it's 15. So like we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 40 plus what? 15. So plus 45. So 95. Generally, I'll say 95-ish. Okay, 95. And that's just from the monthly event quest. So monthly EQ is what is this number? 55 plus 95 plus 85 plus 25 is 260 roughly. So 260, and then we can include other events. I don't know if I'm gonna bring in like this or like the interview with John, just because I'm not too sure. I don't know if the Konosuba collaboration had something like this. I believe everything was just in the monthly event quest, so I'm not gonna leave that in. We can probably assume maybe one of these. And I believe this has like 7 to 8 stages. That's 5. I think it's like what, 7 or something. So I'll just say Demon Lord Raid is about 7. I'll say roughly 35. Okay, and then oh, why is that space there? Okay, and then we have food quests, which typically goes like 5 or 6, I believe. 6, 5, 6, 7. I think it's like I'll say 6. No, you know what? I'll just also say 35. Like 6 to 7, I believe. So that's another 35. And then what other quests do they have? Oh, we have Corridor of Awakening, which is 3 stages or 4 stages? 3 to 4 stages. COA. Corridor of Awakening. I'll say 20. I'll say 20. Because I think it's 4 stages. I could be wrong. Anything else? For monthly stuff, I'm trying to like rack my brain because I don't really remember too well. I can scroll through maybe events and stuff. I'm not gonna count something like the damage battle or Dusk's like battle damage dealer ranking. I'm not gonna count that. But let's see. Okay, thanks game. I think that's it for event stuff. I can't really think of anything else. Am I gonna have to go through my videos really quickly to see? Let's see. I'm gonna like pause really quickly and go see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't think I'm missing anything, but I did forget that food quests are like typically 2 to 3 every month. So I'm going to multiply that by 3 because I believe this month we had about 3 different monthly food events. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And then I think we can move on to Jubilee and Valor Cup. So Jubilee, there is only one, and oh, don't mind my 22. I have dropped the rankings. I apologize. I can't be in the top 10 anymore. So sad. But you know what? I'll take. I'm on this on the second page. Anyway, if we go to rewards, right? Let's say, on average, I mean, it'll fill out down here, but I'm gonna just say, on average, if you don't have the current meta units, you will probably be within this range, I would say. The top maybe 1.1 to 7%, I think. Unless you're newer, then obviously you're gonna fill out down here, or bots, or someone who doesn't play anymore. But I think typically maybe around this range, so I might just say 400 to 500. But if, I mean, obviously if you like sweat or whatever, or if you get lucky, I'll say 400 to 600. I'll just put it to 600. 400 to 600, because I believe you should be in this range. You might fill out down here too, so I could maybe even say 300 to 600. I think would be accurate. And then Valor Cup. So Valor Cup, obviously it depends where specifically you place at the end of the season before you go into the ranking battle, whether you qualify for that or not. I would say typically people are pretty high ranking in Valor Cup. Is there any way I can... All right. Okay. So if we look here at the end of the season, so it goes all the way up to legend, and I believe people are typically around diamond or platinum. Unless you don't play like platinum or gold, maybe. If you don't really play anymore. So I could maybe say like 45 to 110, 150. I might just say 50 to 100, because I believe people are roughly within that range. But I feel like people would also be up here. So 50 to 200 ish, and then weekly, and you don't get those. And I'm not going to include this stuff because, like, you know, that's a permanent thing. So I believe that's pretty much it, right? I can't think of anything else where they would give you or give us crystals monthly, just based on, I think, weekly stuff that, or monthly stuff that has been pretty consistent. Let's see, I guess the bingo, I think for this you get like 120 as well, so I can add bingo 120, right? I believe, no, wait, it's not, no, it's not weekend. I wish we could go back and view these. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's 120, but I could be wrong. Maybe 90. I'll say 90, just in case, because there's 4 pages. But I think that's pretty much it for passing stuff within a month. So we can get, if I can grab a calculator. Okay, so math time. It should be fine, right? Okay, so if we take 150 plus, I'm gonna go with the 900 first, plus 900 plus 260 plus 90 plus 35 plus 35 times 3 is 105 plus 20 plus I'll go right in the middle, maybe like 450 plus 450 plus 100, 2,110. So roughly speaking, maybe around 2,110. If we want to go for the max, in terms of like the most that you could get if you do everything and you have the monthly subscription, plus 105 plus 20 plus 600 plus 200 The max that you could get is most likely going to be around 2,360. That is like the highest that we could get. If I want to go the lowest, let's say you're relatively new and you don't want to pay $30 a month, which is pretty reasonable. And then 90 plus 35 plus 105 plus 20 plus, let's say you rank relatively low in Jubilee and you don't really play Valor Cup. So the max that you could get without the subscription, with doing everything, but like hitting the lowest, is roughly around 1,460. So in total, the max you could get is almost 5 multis, or almost 8. So it's not a bad number, but this is probably going to be at the end, like the very end of the month if you don't spend anything. If you don't spend any of your crystals, you will be at 2,360, roughly around there. This is without, obviously you can farm crystals from other areas, like clearing all the loop stages if you haven't, playing a lot of Valor Cup, doing all the story stuff, all the missions under Tempered Edge, all those things. But roughly within the month, if you only stick to those monthly events, you will get around this number. So it's not bad, but obviously you would hope we would get more. I can't say for certain that we're gonna get any more. I can't think of any other sources, even through like social media and stuff, because typically they just give tickets. The only time that they like give crystals is when like they were re-showing the anime, or like Slime Diaries on TV. So they were giving out 100 every week, right? But outside of that, I don't think they have anything social media wise that would be like, hey, if we hit this number, we'll get a bunch of crystals, but they'll give a bunch of tickets instead. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know down below if I missed anything. It's definitely not a bad number, but it can be a bit tough, obviously, if you want to save, because you would need to do this for 3 months to save up just to guarantee yourself a battle character. But then if you want to do a protection character, you're gonna have to go 5 months. So, or you can do 4 months. I think 4 months you'll be at like 9,200 something maybe, or like 9,300. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, let me know down below what you guys think. Is it too little? I kind of think it is, but I mean, also it's not a bad number as well. But also, Bandai, just swipe your card. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as well. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.